Alright, people, Emerald Miner from the future just coming in. Just because, just for this little short bit, don't worry, we got live commentary for the battle. But for this UU battle extravaganza here, we got 3 battles for you. First up against Julian with the first version of the team, and then the second version of the team is going to be up against Cody and a new battler that I have faced, Demus, from another Discord server. So we're trying to make use of some offensive mons here in this first one. We got the power of the banded low kicks and the superior, and really trying to make use of this Delphox here, this eject pack overheat Delphox. So we'll see what happens versus Light here first in the UU tier. Live action Emerald Miner is about to kick in, so enjoy the rest of the battles. Oh, I just realized, okay, I don't think my mic was on during that time. Oops, had it down. Sorry. I was going to say, I haven't battled Light in a long time, probably been years. So I decided to put on... They told me they had some fun Pokemon, so I was like, alright, let me bring 5 standard UU Pokemon and then 1 PUmon in the Delphox. So they got a nice shiny Cobalion there. We got the nice Keldeo, the Swords of Justice leading right off the bat. Anything wrong with just going for a secret sword here? It could go out into, the thing is this hits the defense stat. I think it'll still do a lot of damage to the young Slowking, so I'm going to go for that. See what happens. Let's see what happens. Very obvious play here, but you know. I figure we do some big chip. Go out of my AV Torn. They do withdraw. I'm guessing out in the Slowking. I just want to gauge how much damage this does. Yeah, solid ship at specs. Does let them know what respects. I'm not too concerned about it though. Go on the Torn. Are they going to Chili? When in doubt, Chili out. T-Wave, that is unfortunate. I thought they might do that, but at the end of the day, the Torn is mainly here for support, even though it's mostly an offensive set. It's kind of just here to switch him to not be my pivot for the other guys. Brazilian Slowking, that's the thing. The frickin' Thunderwaves, man. Always gotta watch out for. Alright, in comes Mega Gross. Could've went for a knockoff if I had it. Opportunity to get rocks up. Claw of the Storm, third! They're lefties, okay, cool. I am simply going to get up my rocks. So we're forcing a lot of switches here, so rocks are going to be very key in this battle. Although they're probably most likely boots on the Glowking, or Slowking rather. Just a regular old Slowking. So, withdraw the Metagross into the Torn, as I expected. So now easy rocks, easy free rocks. Probably expecting a superpower or heat wave. I think either way my own Torn is still a solid option here. I mean, it's pretty much the only option I got. Now look at my team. There's no walls on my team. Oops. This is what happens when I have too much fun building. No, not enough walls. That's the thing. The Pokemon might be standard, but the arrangement of those Pokemon isn't that standard. Nasty plot upgrade. This is the dang problem. They realized that they outspeed my entire team. It seems I forgot to put on a Scarf. I do have Sucker Punch, so if I can chip it down, but you know, still it's... Oh, it doesn't even matter. First impression, baby. So we just need to chip this thing. Jeez. Okay, we break through and we land. Perfect. Thank goodness this thing does not get roost. Right, so even though I didn't have a Scarf, I got the next best thing. Now, do I need to Terra here? Tornadus, Lyrian versus Low Kicks Choice Band, First Impression. Goodness. Am I Adamant or Jelly? I don't have to assume I'll have to be Adamant. Yeah. Alright, let's blow something up. Volley on. Okay, yeah, that's fair. 4 times resist. Still do a decent chunk. Rocky helmet, okay, that's fine. Me losing my Torn though, that's not good for me. I had a Heatran on this team initially, and I took it off for the Delphox. Perhaps I should have left it on, had a little bit more bulk. I don't regret that. I could have gone drill, but obviously they could have just CC'd me after a body press or whatever. Then again, I do have the Terra. I probably should have tried to do that. Looking back on it. Do I want to use the overheat? I can't really risk it. I'm not showing off here. Probably gonna try to paralyze me again. I'm gonna go Claw the Storm 3. I can't risk anything else getting parried at this point. Even though they're probably gonna scald me now. Watch. Yeah, I just did. They're playing me, but you know, what can you do? I'm already behind. I get flinch. Let's get drill. Cloaking. Goodness. It's doing nothing. I mean, I've already lost. I'm just going to EQ at this point. Sorry to say, it's just not much we can come back from this. I mean, I could have went Serp, but I didn't want to risk it getting... So now I can go hard into it. Now I can go into it easily. I just wanted an easy switch into it. I didn't want to risk it getting T-Wave. Yeah, good thing I saved my Terra for this thing. Yeah, they built a much more defensive team than I really gotta focus on. I should try to put the defensive 3 defensive Pokemon first, then switch over to the offensive ones, because literally I have no switchings. Like, I should have thought about that. I need to go check on these beans. Are they withdraw? Hydrapple, okay. That is unfortunate for me. However, we can boost with... Oh, no, we don't get any boost. Can taunt it though. See where we go from there. I don't want this thing nasty plotting either. Okay, just drop a trigger. Well, screw me, I guess. Yeah, we're cooked, folks. But we already knew that, so... Probably going to be the only time. I'll try to, in the next video with this team, I'm going to change it up. I mean, it'll be right after this one. I'll change it up, get another EU battle. Because this is just awful. Not going to lie. After I made so much progress before in the PU tier, now I fall from grace. Look at that. See if I can't catch the Slowking. Yeah, the regen is just too much for me. Alright, looky there. Finally got a play right. Imagine that. Can we not get 6-0'd please now? I mean, low-key, if I can just get rid of the dang Tornadus, I mean... Look at that. We didn't get 6-0'd, guys. Imagine that. Neither of us have Terra'd yet. I just realized they're regen Hydrapple, so they're not even... They're no neutral fire. Triple regen. Alright, bro. Perfect, okay. Let's surprise him with a Terra Fire Overheat then. Let's go Delphox! Delphox, the PU Pokemon put in the work. That's all we need to see, really. Dear God, if they Terra too. Let's go. Let's go, Delphox! Let's go. The Pumon putting in the work. Goodbye, Hydrapple. And guess what? I overheat. Eject button out. cannot allow that Tornadus to come in again. Alright, so we've taken care of 2 of the regen Pokemon. Don't count me out yet. Let me see. Low kicks. Kick. Should kill. But usually they would run. They're probably gonna body press. But for some reason it says that I live. That's wild. I don't know where those low kicks live in that. I don't know. But it says I live. Go for axe kick. T-Wave, we miss. Skillful dodge. Let's go! Goodbye, Cobalion. The skillful dodge. No more T-Waves, thank goodness! Haha! We're coming back, baby! Titled this the greatest comeback in Pokemon history. Oh no, the Tornadus. It's fine though, because all we have to do is come back and first impression it. What do I need to win? Oh shoot, they have a Greninja. So low kicks wins. We just have to finagle our way. Actually the Keldeo beats Greninja 1v1, so we don't need Delphox anymore. I know they have a Metagross too, but I mean I'm pretty sure that I can also 1v1 Metagross. Just one of these 2 lines. Storm. We still live. Look at that. They could miss. They're probably gonna Dark Pulse me. Alright, they land. 3 minutes to go. Thing is, they're gonna switch out and keep getting their regen. So I think I have to U-turn out here, assuming that they do that, and then I can come back in. We'll see if we get this play right. Because if they lose Torn, they lose the game. Exactly perfect. Metagross perfect. Okay. Should do a lot, and then we Secret Sword him. I don't think I can win though. I think I don't have enough sacks, unfortunately. Because then they go back out into the thing. Unless they miss Bleak Bomb, I guess I have to go off that where I live. So I guess I kind of have to land Hydros. Yeah, we don't. Okay, that's fine. It was close, but you know, it is what it is. We did our best to claw our way back, you know, I'm not mad about it. I could still miss Bleak Wind and stuff like that. Or actually, we could Sucker. They want a nasty plot 5 times. Stall the timer. This is a lot. Oh, they're probably gonna water shuriken me. Terra water shuriken. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that wasn't too much of a way for me to win outside of landing at Hydro and getting all of that. I guess I should. Well, no, I was stuck out of the way. Friend. Built my team too fast and got bold. Alright, that's gonna be GG's. I'm gonna edit this team and get a little bit more bulk on here. And then we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Alright, people, we're going up against Cody from the Battle Hub server. Only at the BHDL as well. Coach from Season 5. Very knowledgeable battler. I'm surprised it's the first time I'm battling, but you know, I've kind of been out of the casual Wi-Fi scene. It's been great to be hopping back into it a little bit. I suspect they're going to lead off with a Donphan, so, you know, universal lead Rotom. You can't go wrong with that, that's what I always say. So, modified this team a little bit from the last battle to make it a little bit bulkier to be able to withstand the hits. I decided not to put a Scarfer on. Instead, I decided to make, what's it called? Frickin', okay, we get the lead right, that's fair. I decided to put a Life Orb on Young Low Kick. So if they have any Hydro switch-ins, they could. Go on to the Superior. I'm going to attempt to Will-O-Wisp, I think. Weaken something. I highly doubt they stay in here. So, of course, I don't want a Raw Volt Switch. You know, Raw Volt Switch on a Donphan could be disastrous for me. So, you know, I love the mid-grounds, you know. So, they do indeed switch. As they should. Almond, the once well trained. Oh, don't tell me that this is. Aw, dang it. They got me. They got me to burn them. Alright. Not too shabby, sir. Not too savvy. Not too shabby. I really thought they would go Serp. They really hard read my Will-O-Wisp. I gotta hand it to them. Not too shabby. Okay, what are we gonna do about it? Not much, apparently. We are going to be faster, so we can at least Volt Switch. Who is going to come in and take the hit, though? I guess it has to be Donphan. Not too many other switch-ins, unfortunately. But then I can go out into another guy. Alright, knock. So we're getting him chipped. I don't even know if rocks are worth it. I mean, obviously they're worth Torn or for Thundy and the Bug, but they're probably gonna get spun anyway. So good EQ. I'm greedy though. I'm gonna go for, even though they're probably not to play, you know, I'm gonna go with my rocks if I can. Even though I think they outspeed me. What's Donphan's base speed? I feel like it's like the 40s. Okay, hey, we get the rocks up. Look at me being greedy, pays off. Slitherwing the Great. 50. Oh, Conk is 45. Okay, I had it mixed up a little bit. I think I was thinking like it was Iron Hands for some reason. I mean, what can they really do to me? I'm gonna knock this thing off. Ah! Ha ha! Look at me go! Eating it up. I am a Donphan. I'm not scared of you. No assault vest, no thank you. I would rather you not have that. Now what do we do? You're defensive, right, Rotom? Yeah. Rotom can probably tank the hit. See what they want to go for. What else you got? Go for a wild charge still. Eating it up. I think I am just going to Hydra this time. Oh, I could Pain Split. Hydro in case they try to go Conk again. I don't want to make that same play. Hydra should do a decent chunk. Set me up for a Pain Split later down the line. They were really trying to hard read my Thundy. No way I'm not. I can't keep it in the mix up. Trying to hard read my Torn. No way I'm bringing Torn hard in. I don't care. I'm not. That's my Tinkaton, the once well trained. This thing's getting burnt. I'm telling you right now, this thing's getting burnt. We do actually land a Hydro Pump. Crazy. Is it worth it to actually burn this thing though? Or it might be better to go hard Ronald McDonald. I think I will Volt Switch into Ronald. Go for Light Screen. Wow. Alright. Does kind of spell trouble for me. I mean, Roasted should be able to kill through that, right? Surely. Let me just count. This thing is pretty especially bulky. Delphox versus Tinkaton. Utility behind Light Screen. Yeah, Fire Blast is doing enough, so I'm gonna actually Overheat just to get the guaranteed kill and then switch out to something else. When your Fire Blast is doing 40, it's not looking too good for you. So that thing's gone. Well, I knew this can get a quick U-turn off. It's wild that this thing is UU. On top of the game, now they treating my like thunderous. Dang, got all these haters trying to ban me. This is Screaming Scar. Oh wait, no, they're not Scar. They're Boots. So I can safely U-turn out. Get a little bit of chip on them. I sense a nasty plot coming though. Go out and Caesar Rasper, just put that Pokemon. Oh, this thing is psychic though. Would they fit it though? Probably. Either way, we got Terra first impression in the back. Beat this thing up, get poisoned. I go for T-Bolt. We eat it up. I am doing nothing to this thing. I guess most of them ones don't have very high attack stats, huh? Where's the dang poison at, though? How many more turns of the screen you got? Okay, only one more. Assuming that it's not rock. They're gonna keep going for it. I mean, it doesn't matter. We got low kicks in the back. It basically sealed their death sentence. Finally get a toxic chain on. Now, who is better to keep around? I do think I need Pheasantipity for Serp. I don't think Ronald McDonald is going to serve too much of a purpose at this point. So perhaps we can bluff the Ice Shard here. I should put Ice Shard. They probably know I'm not. If I've used all my moves, they know I'm not Ice Shard. If anything, we can actually go out on the Torn. Torn threatens a lot of other things. Yep, there's the Grass Knot. That she used to kill me. I could have kept switching around, but that seemed mean. On top of the game, now they treat me like Thunderous, dang. Got all these haters trying to ban me. I just realized their light screen was still up, as they were light clay. Of course they were. U-turn out. Break the sturdy. Send in young Rotom. They do go for the Hydro. Very fair. At this point, do I care if Serp comes in? I don't think so. I think we just Hydro. I have AV Torn to deal with it. Do a draw, that's fine. I do send insert finally. Let's get right to the heart of the matter then. If we do miss, it's whatever. Yeah, probably should have Volt Switched, I guess. I think Volt Switch was probably the better play, I guess, because at the end of the day, didn't really matter what. They do miss a leaf storm. That is unfortunate for them. I think I can Terra, right? Honestly, it's Terra Bleak Windstorm. Torn kind of cleans up as long as I hit all these. Yeah, because I figured they would also Terra. What are they going to Terra into, though? Terra Fire? Rock! Oh, crap. Perhaps I was too hasty. Alright, a little bit of justice there. It's fair. Still, though, I am AV. Alright, hit your focus blast. Yes. Of course, we can get some regen. Sayaka. Yep, you see what happens when you actually have defensive pivots, unlike that last game. Did you knock off my lefties? However, we're sitting pretty. We just need to finish this game before the timer. Slitherwing the Great. Actually not too scared of this thing. Whoa, I'm slower. Jeez, this is the slowest Slitherwing on Earth. Caesar Rasper at this point. CC, the 4x resist. Back out to the Donphan. It's taking absolutely no chip. Barely any. We really should have gotten up some rocks at some point. I just guess they didn't have much opportunity. Oh, I should have U-turned out. Whoopsie. Ooh. I really should have U-turned out. That's fine. Still beat this thing too. This thing drain punching and get it back all its health. I really that all these U-turn Pokemon. This is a dangerous team. Honestly, needs to be put in retirement. Might be too strong for Wi-Fi battles. Whoa. That's so it got some frame drops there. Maybe I do need to switch too. Listen, folks. I know there's all these people who talk about their oh my freaking Switch 2 Wi-Fi battles. It's not that big a deal. We got so much time. We got all the time in the world. Why the rush to get the Switch 2? Get the toxic chain off. This time. Rotom's had enough screen time. Dude, man, the Blueprint Storm. Poison's gonna get him. All right, can we get the last kill before this battle ends? That's the question. No, we cannot. They're gonna kill themselves. They're gonna go on their own terms. There's still time. Gotta go for the overheat. Stunt on him. Alright, that's for the thumbnail. Sorry, Cody. Had to do it. Alright, that's going to be GG's. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Alright, people. So, going up against Demus, aka Sean. This is actually coming from the Master Battlers Discord server. It's disappointing, you know. It used to be that the Battle Hub server was the best place for Pokemon Wi-Fi battles. I guess that was back in Sword and Shield. I guess now Master Battlers, unfortunately, seems to be popping off a little bit more. But of course, I'm always gonna show love for the Battle Hub. It seems like we're both going for a pretty similar vibe here, actually. That we both got pretty standard UU team with one lower tier Pokemon, so I can respect it. I can respect it. Captain Falcon actually introduced me to this server, and seems like there's a lot of people here. I came here looking for like because I already had 2 battles with the team, right? Looking for like an RU or a PU battle or something like that. They wanted UU. Technically, I could have done OU, but you guys know me. I'm not here for these OU battles. Not at this, not right now. That's not for me. But considering the fact that they did use an Ambipom, playing them in like an OU with one lower tier Pokemon might not be too bad of an idea. I can respect it. Clearly we're about to get faked out. Do I want to go Donphan and break the sturdy? I mean, I could tank the hit. I'm a Will-O-Wisp. I know they're gonna fake it. Actually, you turn out. Okay, so not too shabby. Not too shabby. No fake out. I guess they didn't want to risk any Rocky Helmet shit. They're going to scout for that. Like I said, these dudes are tough. You can't underestimate it. Of course, I mean, we have very strong people in the BHGL as well, or the Battle Hub as well. So get the burn off. Get some residual chip on this Toxapex. Love to see it. I don't think they're going to go Hippo on this thing. I think they're just going to get up a T-Spike or something like that, or knockoff or something. Some jazz like that. Getting burn off on this is excellent. Let's go for the Volt Switch. And what? Let me think about what's the big threat. Team, I guess the Greninja. Eject button. Whoa. So I think, does that stop Volt Switch? I think it does, yeah. I think that's the side effect of it. I'm fine with it though, they took a chip. Force them out. Here comes Greninja. So they probably didn't want to get Willow, or they probably weren't expecting Willows, they were just expecting an attack. Interesting if they go with this thing. That's wild to me. They could, I think they're going to U-turn out into Hippo. Grass Knot is going to do nothing to me. Did they just not have anything for me? That might be it. I really want a Hydro, expecting a U-turn. Hydro into the Hippo, if we can get that off. And they go for Dark Pulse. So they are Protean. Dark Pulse is going to do it. Yeah, that does happy specs. We do a lot though in return. Let me calc this. Yeah, that's specs. Super specs. We gotta have an answer for that though. Caesar Rasper, the GOAT. So they're gonna switch out, expecting me to switch out. Very good on that part. Look at them. Yeah, they know I'm going fast. Okay, I gotta hand it to them. Not too shabby. Of course, I can U-turn out and potentially get that Toxic Chain though, so I'm not too upset by this. Go right back out into Rodent. Although they're probably going to get some rocks up. So if that's the case, I can go up to my Donphan. Because they don't have a Rapid Spinner. They only have a Defogger, so I can let them get rid of the hazards for me. We do get the Toxic Chain, let's go. They are Rocky Helmet though, good to keep in mind. I could potentially knock that off actually. But we know they're not lefties. So hard Donphan. Hard out into Ronald McDonald. Rocks. I'm gonna get up some rocks as well. And they are badly poisoned, which is key to keep in mind. So if they want to stick around, it's not a very good idea for them. Ronald McDonald, I'm an Esquire. Ladies and gentlemen of the court. My opponent just said to me, let's just listen to what this man said. He said, you stand before a bird. Let that sink in for you, what that might say about our justice system. Okay, they go for Earthquake. I should eat that up. Not too shabby. I am going to go for a knock here, get rid of that. Yep, see, they just switch out. Perfect. They know they can't be 1-1. Perfect, we can get rid of these boots. They're going to try to get rid of their own hazards, and then I can Stealth Rock up again. I'll play, oh, I see. Jeez, that does so much. Should have Rapid Spun, huh? Really should have Rapid Spun there, I guess. They're forced to defog though if they want to get rid of them. I just figured they would defog. But foul play, not too bad of an idea either. Sun's getting beaten up. Toxapex the Sodden. Wow. What does Sodden mean? Saturated with liquid. Okay, that's what I thought. I think this is a good time for me to rapid spin. I think they're gonna recover. Although, what's Toxapex's speed? 35. Going to attempt to go hard out in this thing. On a recover, I assume. Ah, shoot. Ooh, but we live, we eat that up. Because they're burned. Let's go, baby. Owie Rapids. Beautiful, beautiful. Toxic, I don't even care, bro. The rocks are gone, that's all that matters. Hard rode him on the switch out in Manabuzz. Take some more rocks, Chip. Oh, they didn't take it the first time, they just took them out though. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I assume they're going to defog this time. Or they could roost. Either way, I'm going for a Volt Switch. Alright, well whatever Terra they are, there's no way they're Terra Ground. Is that the meta? Terra Ground Mandibuzz? Terra Electric, okay. Well that'll save you temporarily. There's the defog, but that's why I saved my Donphan. Perfect. Get this beautiful U-turn out onto the Echo Hippo. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, this is where I really wish that I actually put the PP ups on my Hydro Pumps. How long has this battle been? We're probably going to run down the timer at this point. 11 minutes. Okay, we got time. Beautiful. Alright, goodbye, Hippo. That's good. No more Volt Switch switch-ins. I guess they do have a Terra Electric Mandibuzz. The low kicks finally comes out to play. And split on him. Perfect. Okay, beautiful. see if we can get a paint split off on some. It's not going to do much though. Everything around their team's free chipped. If it's not the low kicks. Alright, let's at least give me some health back. Not much at all. Overcoat keeping the Mandibuzz alive. See if Hydro Pump will kill this Mandibuzz. Where it's at. It's Priest, but at bulky, so I'm not sure. Yeah, just barely. They're almost dead though. One more, even just a U-turn will kill that thing. Old switch even. How much do I still need to Rotom? Not that much. I would really like to get some rocks up though, so I'll Volt Switch out. Each like crazy. I mean, this is their win con. I don't think they're gonna sack this thing off. Yeah, exactly. Need to stay up in terms of sacks. Be 4 times resist first impression. Spring comes in. I don't think this is the Mon, buddy. Although they could extra sensory me. Turn out. Surf. Wild. Does a lot though. I won't lie. I should have boosted up. Oh yeah, because they're specs. Like I said, that we're up in terms of sacks though. So at this point we could probably sack Donphan and we just first impression. Bang bada boom, take some Rocky Helmet chip. U-turn is the most busted move in Pokemon. That's why I gotta title this video. U-turn is the greatest move in competitive Pokemon. In a world where knockoff and Scald are so limited, being able to freely just pivot. Oh shoot, they actually have 3 mons left. Close enough, I thought. Yeah. What a first impression of that game. Terra bug first impression. Oh, that's right, this thing. I don't think we're gonna finish this battle, unfortunately. I think we're in the better position now. We sack off Delphox. Sorry, Delphox, you didn't get to do much this game. Alright, so this should do it. I assume they're gonna fake out here, but there's not even enough time. Nope. Oh, almost. Black Soul. And I hit it one time. Time is over. Battles run out. GG's, Sean. That was a close one. The low kicks. I just had to be up in sacks. That's the thing. That's going to be GG's. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.